Hi everyone. If you feel that even the smallest things can push you over the edge in your stressful daily routine, I have a really fantastic technique to share with you today, so keep watching. It's something that will help increase your daily resilience and resilience in terms of stress. So my name is Milda, and I coach women in overcoming emotional eating, bad relationship with food, and also towards creating happier and healthier lives in the present moment. So April is Stress Awareness Month, and I'm really excited to share this technique. It's one of my favorite techniques in CBT, which is called the stress beaker. And it really helps to explain why the smallest things might really overwhelm us and make us snap at other people. But also it helps to think of ways how to get more resilient. So helpful to think of your stress levels as levels of water in the stress beaker or a bucket, and one stress after another, and it can overwhelm it, and hence the water will just run out unless we open the tap regularly and release that pressure and release that stress. So this is where you might be snapping at other people, colleagues, loved ones. So you really want to make sure those levels of stress are keeping low. CBT also suggests quite a great acronym to remember what things we can do to help relieve those stress levels. And the acronym is MAGIC, so really easy and helpful to remember. So M in MAGIC stands for mindfulness. So really being curious, connected to the world around us, but also taking that time to acknowledge what you see, what you feel, what sensations you have in your body, and just really being present with all that's around us. I like to give this exercise to my clients, which just committing to 1 minute of mindfulness per day can really make a difference. And it doesn't mean that you have to create that minute, but you can just simply use that minute as part of something you're already doing. So for instance, that minute that you might be walking to your car, or that minute that you're trying to catch a bus, or that minute that you're walking your dog, just really looking at all those things that you notice around you at that moment. So A stands for active. So of course, physical exercise counts, working out, going to the gym, but also taking things into consideration, such as anything to do with physical activity, like, again, walking your dog, or working in the garden, cycling somewhere, even going to the shops. So just being active also can help. Being physical can help release that stress beaker. G stands for generous, so being generous with people around you, but either helping out friends and family, volunteering, being part of the community, creating something, but also being generous with your time, with yourself. So this is where self-care comes in. I stands for interested, being interested and curious of the world around you. So either learning in some way, or reading books, podcasts, talking to people, and just really maybe committing to a course or immersing yourself in a hobby. And C stands for connected. So of course that's the one that keeps coming back to relationships and friends and family, perhaps calling an old friend that you haven't heard from for a while. But also connected means connected with people face to face. So it's not just Facebook, but perhaps meeting someone for a coffee. It's a really good idea. So a really easy technique and easy to remember acronym. So something that can really bring in more magic into your life, but also can relieve those stress levels quite easily. But just like everything, it has to be done consistently. So my challenge for you is to pick one thing a day for 30 days that relieves your stress beaker, and stick to it, and really see what the difference is like after those 30 days. So I hope this helps, and I'll speak to you soon.